As you guys have probably seen, last week I got the new iPhone 6s and I've done a couple of videos. The first one was a comparison with the AR7 II, which people said, this is a ridiculous test, I can't believe you're even doing this. Yesterday I released the iPhone bikini shoot where I did an entire professional photo shoot with the iPhone 6. People saw that and said, this is dumb, what are you trying to prove by saying this? Your phone's not better than a DSLR. And I'm like, yes, I know that's not the point. But today I did one final test. And this test actually made me angry because somebody suggested, hey Lee, why don't you compare the 4K video downscaled to the video that you guys shoot every single day? This is a Nikon D750. We shoot on this, we shoot on the Nikon D810. Those are our go-to cameras, and Nikon has never advertised with us. We've never been given free cameras. These are just the cameras that we love. And so I thought, sure, let's compare a cell phone to the footage that we take day in and day out for professional use and see which one's better. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but the iPhone footage looked way better than my $3,000 to $4,000 camera setup I have here. And honestly, this footage is kind of depressing to see. It doesn't just look a little better, it looks way better than the footage out of this camera at ISO 100 and f8, which should be the highest quality that you can get out of this camera. Now, I know what the comments are going to say. Lee, this is ridiculous. You can't easily put lenses on this camera. Or what if it's low light? The footage is gonna look way better on the DSLR. Of course it will. Obviously, everybody knows this, but that's not the point. The point is that in ideal shooting conditions, a cell phone has much better color, much better contrast, much better detail, a higher bit rate than a professional camera that we actually use day in and day out as professionals. Now, I know Nikon may have one or two consumer level cameras that shoots 4K, and I haven't gotten to use those cameras. I honestly have no interest in those cameras. It's just frustrating to me as a professional when you spend all this money and you want professional features, and all of these companies are putting 4K in cell phones or in little point and shoot cameras, but very few companies are actually putting 4K in DSLRs. I know Sony is, I know that Panasonic is. Thank you guys, we are really appreciating your camera, and obviously you guys are gaining a huge market share because of it. But basically this test was just a huge wake-up call to me. I hope that Nikon is taking note and they're looking at the footage that's coming out of the GoPro and the new iPhone and of course the new Samsung cell phone, and just realizing that, man, 4K is the new standard. The next DSLR that we release has to shoot 4K. I sure hope they do.